The metal handrail trembled with pressure beneath my clenched fist. It felt like a saw was grinding away at my ribcage. At any second, my insides would spill out. She looked at my surely twisted and agony-filled face and said, "You won't want to remember this." I'm Pamela Portnoy.
I'm Alexa Marie Anderson.
And no one's okay. There it is. That happened.
Is now a good time to tell everyone that I have a tattoo in the same spot and it was not painful at all?
Sorry, Mom. I got a tattoo and it's in the same spot that Alexa has hers.
She hasn't seen mine, has she? Or, well,
no.
It's very little.
I got mine in March. It's on my side. Do we have it in the same side? It's on the left.
Oh, yeah, mine's on my left.
On the left side. Mm-hmm. So,
yeah.
That is the little excerpt that I wrote about my tattoo experience. Alexa and I did not have the same experience.
No.
I was in complete and utter agony.
I feel like yours is a little bit lower than mine, so I think that might be why it was a little more painful. But also, I will say I do have a slightly higher pain tolerance, I feel like, than most humans. I won't lie about that. But mine kind of tickled.
Tickled?
I'm not kidding you. I thought it was going to be so painful. My friend came with me and I made him get a tattoo before me. He has like a random tattoo on his ankle because of me.
Really? What did he get?
He got like he loves Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He's like obsessed. So he has the stake with like blood dripping off of it on his ankle.
Gnarly.
I know. Crazy. Because I had to see, I had to see how it was done first. I couldn't just like jump in and do it. I was very nervous. And I thought it was going to be super painful. But honestly, the second the needle touched my side, I actually started to laugh. And he was like, "You can't move." And I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
Oh my God.
So that was my reaction.
But you had planned yours.
Sort of. It was something that I had wanted for like a really long time. And then I think just a random day happened where both my roommate and I had a day off and we were like, let's just like do this. He's like, "You need to get this. You've been thinking about getting it for a long time. Let's do it." So I did.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had been wanting to get one for a really long time and I had a particular design in mind, but I went on a trip to Chicago and I visited a couple friends and a few of them were gonna get one. That was their plan that weekend.
Did you guys get the same one? Or are they different?
No, they're different.
Oh, sweet.
I had no idea that I would come out of that weekend with a tattoo. But I was like, I'm caught up in the spirit of not Thanksgiving, St. Patrick's Day weekend.
Thanksgiving.
It was a very joyous weekend. And like 4 of our friends were getting them. And I was like, I'm going to hop on this bandwagon and do it.
I'm so proud of you. I remember when you showed me, we were like out at a bar. I had no idea you had gotten it.
I was very, very proud. I still am.
What does it mean? What do you have?
It's like an evil eye. Like it keeps bad energy away from me.
I dig it.
Honestly, I picked it very last minute. I had something else that was completely different planned.
What were you going to get?
I was going to get the 3 stars on the corner of the Harry Potter page.
You still have to do that, though. You do have to do that.
I'm a big Harry Potter fan, you guys.
We'll go again, because I want another one, so I'm addicted.
It is kind of less of a deal once you get one. I was very, very
We'll get
nervous.
one this time in a less painful spot.
We'll see. I still like it kind of like obscured. But I went there and my friend got one first and she got it in the same exact spot that I did. And I was looking at her and I'm like, "Is this painful?" And she's like, "No, it's completely fine." And then I go and I'm like, she lied to me.
Yeah, it's really interesting how people interpret pain differently, you know?
100%. It was one of the more painful things. That and like, I'd say it was up there with the time that I cut my cornea.
How did that happen?
I took out my contact too fast.
Oh my God.
Does this happen to anyone? Am I just that dumb?
I don't wear contacts, but I'm sure if I did, that might be something that would happen to me, but...
I asked to be taken to the emergency room. It was really bad.
Yikes.
Yeah, it was really, really painful. What about you?
I would say maybe like things that aren't going to last as long are less painful than me, but I have like, I think I've told you this before. I get like chronic pain in my legs sometimes, just randomly. I don't know if it's because I'm a dancer, but it is the worst pain ever. And it always happens at night, so it always wakes me up. And for me, that is probably the worst pain I've felt.
Is it like...
Because I haven't broken a bone or anything.
Is it like a dull pain, a sharp pain?
No, it's like a throbbing.
Wow.
Yeah. And like the only thing that really takes it away is if I like run hot water over my legs. It's really bizarre. And I went to the doctors for it actually and asked them about it. And I mean, well, I was younger when I went because it's been happening since I was little. And they were like, it's growing pains. I was like, pretty sure it's not. Because I really hope I'm not still growing.
I think I'm done.
I think I'm done growing. So pretty concerned about it. But maybe I should get that checked. I don't know.
But I've done scenes before that have like required some sort of imaginary work when it comes to, you know, pain tolerance. And I watch all these movies and shows where the women are like giving birth and they do such an amazing job. And after my tattoo experience,
you feel like you could do it?
I feel like maybe I'm better with acting, but for sure, definitely not in real life giving birth. I'm like, if I can't handle getting a tattoo on my rib cage, what am I going to do? What am I going to do?
I'm like very scared of childbirth. I don't know if I'm having kids ever, but I'm terrified. Honestly.
My pain tolerance must be so low. It's sort of embarrassing.
Maybe it also just depends on the type of pain, though. I wonder, like, if it varies. Like, I don't know, just depending on... Because you said your cornea was very painful too, though.
Apparently the cornea, this is what I was told. I didn't like research it before we started talking just now. But apparently...
Do your research, Pam.
I am so sorry. I am not a doctor. I did not research this. But apparently what I was told is that the cornea is the place on your face with the most nerve endings.
Oh, shit.
So that sucked.
I don't think I've ever injured my face. I'm trying to think back. No.
Yeah, your face is lovely. I don't see any damage done to it. You've got your muffs on.
I got my muffs on.
It's
all good.
Perfectly framing your face.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So yeah, I feel very wimpy, especially compared to you. You're like, it tickled me.
Okay, but also it's good though because I feel like you're experiencing things and then you can relate it back to your acting scenes. Like I feel like I couldn't. Like, I don't know if I had to feel pain. I don't know if I could relate as well, to be honest with you.
Well, the throbbing sounds pretty awful. I wouldn't want to be woken up in the middle of that. That has to be pretty intense. I don't know how deep of a sleeper you are, but to be woken up.
Yeah, I am a very light sleeper, but I remember one time when I was little, I literally got up and I thought my legs were going to explode. Like, that's how bad it was hurting. Wow. I think I actually told my parents that, and they were like, you're crazy, go back to bed. And I was like, thanks.
Like, these things are about to detonate, guys.
Seriously. And they're like, all right, you're fine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that?
I don't know if that's normal. I'm like I said, I probably should get that checked.
I think so.
If anyone out there knows any remedies.
Does anyone know what Alexa has?
Does anyone know what I have? I don't know.
Wow.
Might be arthritis or something, I'm sure. Don't tell me that, though.
Again, I'm not a doctor.
You aren't? Really?
I mean, I could start saying that I am, but it wouldn't be true.
Just start Googling things. Everyone's a doctor. Don't ever do that. It's terrifying.
No, it makes everything worse going on WebMD. Excellent. That was our pain experience.
Very different pain experience.
Very different pain experience. I mean, that's what we're trying to do, right? Is trying to experience all the different things, emotions, and hopefully, even though they are literally painful.
Well, and I think it's important to recognize that people feel things differently too. Like, that's a huge thing.
Yeah.
You know, going through life, you always expect people to feel the things like the same way you feel about things. Not accurate. It's a really good lesson to learn.
100%. There's always an area of unknown, a gray area.
Absolutely.
We learned things.
Is it time?
I knew you would ask. Is it time?
I wasn't supposed to
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
That's what we should say. Are you ready?
I don't know. That's so boring.
Can I ask you?
Okay.
Can I ask you a question, Pamela Portnoy?
You may.
Are you okay?
I'm so not okay.
It's quite all right.
I'm so not okay. I just got back from Austin, Texas. I spent the weekend in Texas, and it was divine. I got to see the bats that take refuge under the South Congress Bridge, and they take off at sunset to go feed, and it was stunning. Austin has an amazing food scene too.
Yeah, that's what you were telling me. I gotta check it out.
I had this breakfast sandwich that was like nestled in 2 giant biscuits.
Ooh,
so good.
I love food.
And I went dancing. It was so much
what
fun.
What kind of dancing though?
Like swing dancing to country music.
Oh my gosh, I would love it.
And we were really enthusiastic, but we were honestly not good.
Was it like line dancing where they like everyone's doing the same thing or everyone's doing something different?
No, everyone's doing something different.
Okay,
There's like a dance floor and a live band, and everyone's just doing different steps. And we were bottom 3. Bottom three. 100% bottom 3. And to the point where like everyone was so nice and like teaching us steps and like giving us tips, but there was one guy who was sitting in the corner shaking his head at us like,
that's when you know you're
taking
doing
up
it right.
room on the dance floor.
Nah, that's good. It's a good sign. You were living.
Yeah, so I have the post-travel blues, so I'm not okay.
Yeah, that's not fun.
I got to explore a new city. It's like one of my favorite things to do. Sad. I'm back here with you.
Oh, great. I feel honored now.
Alexa.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Nah.
Why?
Well, I started a new job recently. And here's the thing. It's fine.
Fine is good.
It's fine.
It's a side hustle.
It's a side hustle,
Side gig. Important.
It's important for, many obvious reasons, such as money.
That cash money.
But, I don't love it. But it is what it is, I'm right where I need to be.
You're good at what you do.
Thank you.
I've seen you in action.
It's very sweet. Yeah. I just don't feel like I have a purpose there, which I think is what's draining me the most. But you know what? It's my side job. It's not my end-all be-all. So I'm going to keep on keeping on.
And as far as like an environment for your side hustle, it's probably one of the better ones to have, right?
It definitely is. I'm like, someone call the ambulance. like, whining over here. It's not terrible, but like, right where I need to be.
All right.
Well, I'll find my purpose eventually. So it'll happen.
I think we know what your purpose is.
I think we know. I just, it's not there yet. But
every day, a step further.
Every day, I'm getting closer.
Every day, we're getting closer. I don't know.
What was that?
It was like really trying to do an old song.
I didn't know it.
Is it Black Eyed Peas, that song? I probably shouldn't sing it.
It's unclear.
All right. I'm trying my best. I'm really just doing the best that I can here.
We're just doing our best.
No one wants to hear me sing.
Story. I don't. I love you so much.
It's fine. You're allowed.
Thanks.
I got my muffs. That's all that matters.
Yeah, we got our muffs. It's all one needs.
Is that it?
I don't know.
What did we miss?
I don't know. I don't think we missed much. If we missed something.
Oh, do you have like a favorite performance that you've seen when it comes to expressing pain?
Oh, that's a tough one. I want to think about that. What's yours?
There are so many good ones. There are so many obviously phenomenal actors.
I have one now. Sorry that you're...
One of the... Obviously, I'll think about, childbirth scenes. And one of the most memorable ones is like... It's Deborah Messing in The Women. Have you seen that movie? I think I've asked you that before.
I don't think I've seen that.
Freaking epic labor scene. It's hilarious.
That's interesting because that's a labor scene came to my mind as well. But
Really?
mine's much more comedic, obviously. Have you ever seen The Backup Plan with J-Lo?
I feel like I saw it years ago.
Do you know when they go to watch someone give birth and she's having a water birth like in like a blow up tub in the middle of someone's living room?
I definitely did not
Melissa
see this scene.
McCarthy's in it and she's like banging a drum and like walking around and this woman is just losing her mind in the pool giving birth. It's pretty epic.
Obviously, it's meant to be comedic because we don't mean to laugh at people's pain.
Yes, no, we're trying to be. But oh gosh, I wish I could think of the actress's name. But she was giving it. She was giving it her all, and I was like, wow. Like, just going for it, just not even thinking about... I think that's really the main thing when you do a pain scene, is, like, you can't think about what other people are thinking about you. because you just got to go for it and not give a shit.
Because you're literally like going from your guts.
Oh, yeah. Going from your guts.
Can I also say that I think it's hilarious that we both thought of comedic pain scenes because it's like more comfortable to talk about.
Yeah, that's
because there's
so
some
true.
Really uncomfortable, dramatic, very well acted pain scenes.
But it makes you feel, if done right, makes you feel uncomfortable. They're doing their job.
I saw Last King of Scotland once in my life, but I'll never forget James McAvoy's performance in that movie. We don't want to do spoilers, but these are actors we like.
Yeah. Can't help it.
No. No one's okay.
No one's okay.
Thanks so much for listening. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all the things. If for some reason you want to see more of us, you can follow us on Instagram at No One's Okay.
And a special thanks to Jordan Ross Weinhold, Sean Moore, Jason Crow, Claire Palmer, Jackson Palmer, Tiffany Haymoff, Shane Rings, James Liddell, and our podcast is recorded at Soundworks Studios.
We can't wait to meet you! Said he laughed for 10 minutes after we said rice in our crevice.
I had wasabi where one should never have.